Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem. It's called the container with most water that we are given an integer array called height of length n, and we have they are in vertical lines draw such that the two endpoints of the ith line are I and 0 and I and height of I. Find the two lines together with the x-axis from the container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water and contain store. So for example we have this one, and to know how you can find the max container, how the container that can hold the most water, there is an easy math calculation that we should do, which is that we have the width with the height, and the height with the smallest height. So by this one we get the width. So it was I don't know how much the width, but the width for the height, it will be for this one, it's 48.9. And the way to solve this problem, we have a lot of ways to solve this problem. One of them is to just make a brute force and just to try to loop from each one against all of the other heights and try to find, like, okay, let's go to the here. So let's just expect that we have this one and we have these heights, okay? And so a way to solve this problem is that first of all that we can go with each one and calculate this this area, and I'll also calculate this area and calculate this area, and like this area, it will be this area full, and this will be this one, will be this area full, and we'll also do this one with all the others, all the other values, and this one it will take of n squared, I guess, time complexity O of n squared. And a good way that when it's a brute force solution, and the good way to make the brute force solution better is to use a two pointer. So we can use left and right, and we just can find the width and just to find the smallest height, and just multiply the height by width and find the space area. And by finding the biggest container, we will compare the each value with its oldest one, and from that we can get our own value. So let's just see how can we solve that. So first of all, let's have our left, which will equal 0. Let's have our right, which will be equals height dot length minus 1, and we will have let result, or let's call it max area. It will be 0, okay? And I will make a while loop. It will be while left is smaller than right, okay? And in the while loop, I will say before I do anything, I'll just wanna return this max. I will return this max area because this is the result that we're returning. So we'll start make a while loop while the left is less than right. It's quite reasonable, because when the left is bigger than right, that means we've visited all the variables that we need to visit, or the elements. So first of all, I want to get the width. So the width will be it will be right minus left. And from the width, right now we can just have we want to get the min height, because for this one, let's imagine we have this one and this one. So if you want to get the container, that you just get the width with the min height, because we can calculate the biggest height, because the bigger height, it's if you fill it water, it's all of the water will fill down. The only water that will be remain, the waters are in the range of the smallest height. So I will say min height will equals math.min, and it will be the height left, height of left, and height of right. Okay, and by this one we get the min height. So we have the width and we have the height, so we just get the area. So we'll say like const area will equals width multiplied by height, height multiplied by width. And wait a minute, let me just refresh because I can't see the colors right. Yeah, okay, this is better. So I will say that max area will equals math.max, the max area that we already have, or the new area. So right now we are making sure that we're updating the max area. We're updating the max area if the area is bigger than the max area, we're updating with the new area. So after that we should edit the left and right. So I will just say if height of left smaller than or equals height of right, I will do left plus plus, otherwise it's right plus right minus minus. And why we do that for this one, let me just okay. So for this one, why I should just make directly left plus and right minus minus, but just to just be aware of this one. If left is smaller than right, so we add one to the left. So let's just try to go to the next. Maybe we'll find something bigger. And it's the same with the right. It's a pretty straightforward one. So that's it for this video. I hope my social was quite good. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And see you in future problems.